Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Look, there's so much going on in the science world right now. The takeover of AI, climate change, the real possibility of aliens in our midst. Do we have any questions? Well, it's National Science Week, and we have astrophysicist, self-confessed space nerd, former Bachelor, Dr. Matt Agnew here to answer all these very pressing questions. Hello, Matt.
Good morning.
Good to talk to you again, mate.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been a while. Nice to chat with you. Let's start with these alien life forms. We saw the Senate inquiry into this. There now seems to be actual evidence that the government has hidden that there are alien life forms.
Okay, let's unpack this. So firstly, there's no actual evidence. All that's happened in this hearing is someone saying they've either seen something or actually more commonly, he said that he's interviewed other people who say they've seen something. So there's still several layers removed from anything that's remotely considered evidence. And there's a famous saying by Carl Sagan who said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and there is not extraordinary evidence, there's no evidence. So it still is very much in the realm of, you know, I've seen this kind of, my uncle works at Nintendo energy, but there's still very little to say or suggest that there is any alien life forms or space.
Really?
Do you believe in alien life forms, Matt? Do you believe they're out there?
I do. I think it would be hubris to think that we're the only life in the universe. The numbers are just absolutely staggering. So the likelihood that we're the only life is, pardon the pun, astronomically small. And yeah, I think that the difference, whether it's just microbial or bacterial or really simplistic life or really intelligent advanced civilization life, I think that's the difference. And the latter, I think, is much less likely. Or if it is likely, it is very difficult for the distances to be travelled between not just stars but galaxies. And so we may not ever encounter them.
One thing I wanted to ask you about was AI. Everyone's talking about AI. My wife has this belief that AI is going to kill us all. But then on the weekend, I was talking to this young fella. He works for a council and he had a raging hangover, had to do a presentation. So he used ChatGPT and just put it in there for his presentation, and they gave him a standing ovation.
But there's more to AI than just ChatGPT. Should we be scared, Matt?
I think we just want to be considered. I think AI, like any technology, can tremendously enrich our lives and certainly save us a lot of additional, in the past it's been physical labour, here it can be mental labour. And so it can be really beneficial to us, but there's, I guess, two things to consider. One is we want to make sure that it augments us rather than replaces us. I think complete replacement obviously opens a real Pandora's box of existential crises. But the other thing is that AI is susceptible to the same biases that we have in society. And this has been seen where, because the training data we feed these algorithms is based on our own society, there's evidence, or there's been instances where certain algorithms have been sexist or racist because they've inherited data that has something wrong, some bias, some disproportionate representation of things. And so we end up with these algorithms that are racist or sexist or bigoted in some other way. And so it can be really great, it can be really beneficial to our lives, but we do need to be careful and we do need to be measured with those kind of things.
And particularly as we head towards a referendum with the yes-no vote, and we had the Prime Minister on earlier in the week, and he was talking about how the algorithms are affecting that.
And I'd seen Indigenous faces on my socials saying, vote no, and I thought, I wonder what's behind that. And apparently there's a whole stack of AI-generated Indigenous faces saying no.
That's it. There's a real kind of seeing is not necessarily believing at the moment, because the artificial intelligence ability to, it's referred to as deep faking, where it can take your face or it can create a new face and can make it say things, and it can mimic both the visual of the face talking but also the audio of the face speaking. So there is problems where misinformation can be generated so rapidly and so accurately to mimic real life that it does raise an issue with misinformation. I mean, this is an outcome of science, but it also highlights why science and a scientifically literate population is so important.
This is why science is great. Do your research, or leave it up to Matt Agnew to do the research.
And I'm going to go into a beauty contest as misinformation with a sash.
Yes, I like it.
There should be some conditions applying here. Matt, it's always great to talk to you. To get involved in National Science Week, head to scienceweek.net.au. Dr. Matt Agnew, thank you for joining us.
No, thank you. It's always a pleasure.